Hello Toy Collector fans, Universal Toy Collector here and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be opening up and taking a look at the TVC Haslab Cantina. Okie dokie then, so this arrived at some point last week and today is the day that I'm going to get to open it, take a look and get it set up in the display. So yeah, awesome stuff. And I just want to say a huge thank you to Georgie and my mother-in-law. This was a gift for my 50th birthday. I was 50 last year, no one knew about it, I kept it very quiet. But being a Haslab project, as you know, you back it and then you don't get it until a year after. So like I say, it's here now. So I just want to say a huge thank you again to Georgie and my mother-in-law. Awesome stuff. So looking forward to getting this open. I've got to say the box isn't as big as the Ghost, but it does pack some weight. This is quite a hefty old box here. So yeah, but let's crack on. Let's get it open. Again, I'm with my trusty signed Stanley knife. This goes everywhere with me. Well, it doesn't because that'd be just silly, but there you go. But yeah, so let's get this open then. And as per norm, you've got this big shipper box on the outside. No doubt if it's following suit on from the other Haslabs that we've received over the last few years, there will be another shipper box inside. Yes, there is. Lovely jubbly. So let's just take these corner bits out. There you go, just pop those to the side there. Take these out. I will try and make this as quick and as painless as possible, but you know what it's like. Well, especially when it comes to me opening boxes and stuff like that. I do tend to struggle. There you go. So, then here we go. Right, so that's those. Let's just move these to the side. That is proper heavy. That is proper weighty in there. So here you go. There is the second shipper box. So just move that out of the way. Again, I've not got an ideal table because this one bloody moves around as well. So let's just see. It's moving around now. Marvellous. Alright, so let's try and lift this off. There you go, there's that. So hopefully that's... Alright, there you are. I don't know why, but I always seem to make things look so cack-handed. Unbelievable. So, here's the inner shipper box. Again, got my knife. Just slice this, like so. Now this is where I want to be careful because I don't want to be scorching or scoring the top of the box there, so be careful with that. And here we have, look at that, awesome, awesome. So if I spin that around this way, tilt that forward, bring this back. Got the side of the box here, pretty cool, liking the images. But we're not here to look at the images, we're here to get this open. So once again, just pop that on like so. And this is, oh God, this is where it's gonna get awkward. There you go. Move that out of the way. Okay, so I've got the deluxe version. So once again, looking forward to getting this open. So we'll just move that to the side. And here is the box itself. So you've got that awesome image on the front there. I do like that a lot. You've got the Hildebrand logo, Star Wars logo there, the racetrack, that awesome image of the cantina and the figures that you get with it. Again, you've got the figures here, which is pretty cool. You've got the Cantina there with all the accessories. Haslab logo just there. So if you just bought the base version, the standard version, this is what you would have got. With the deluxe version, you get that extra box there as well. So if I move it round to the side, you've got this image here in black and white, liking that. That's pretty cool. This side, you've got more images of the Cantina just there. Again, the Star Wars logo there. And what else have we got to show? I think that's pretty much it. I think it's pretty much... Let's have a look on the other side. Yeah, so then again, you've got the same image, but again, bigger and in black and white. So, let's get this open. We'll start with this box here, as it's on the table. So, instruction manual there, liking that. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different boxes. And if I move this like so, you can see the boxes just there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get these out. So I move that to the front. Let's take out the big box first. Pop that there. Put this one here. Where's that one going to go? It's going to go there. This one here. That one there. Just move that out the way. And here we go. The 5 boxes. What I'm going to do, get these open, go around them one at a time. I'm going to do some close-ups, and then we'll put it together and see what it looks like. So, 2 seconds. Okay then, so what I'm going to do then is, in no particular order, I'm going to get these boxes open. I'm going to lay everything out in front of us on the table. Then I'm going to get the camera handheld and get some close-ups of all the bits and bobs that are in these boxes. So let's get into it. So here's the first one. So we've got the exterior wall just there. So yeah, looking pretty cool. Liking that. And we have another little piece here. I'm sure that's to do with the inside and stuff like that. So just going to leave that there. What else we got? Oh, we've got some chairs or tables. Oh, these are chairs. So we've got 4 chairs here. And I'm liking the way everything's packed as well. So that's pretty cool. Everything looks nice and safe and stuff like that. So they've really done a good job with their packaging. So awesome stuff. So there's that. Try and get this out. And then, oh my days. Oh my days. So, wow. Okay, we have the archway there, which is looking pretty cool. Pop that there. I'm not too sure what this bit is, but we'll find out in due course, no doubt. Look at this. So this is the entrance to the cantina. Wow, that is pretty. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Wowzers. Now I'm going to keep that plastic bit on there because these look like, what are these? They look like cups. So yeah, loads of cups. There's that. And then we have a door panel just here as well. So let me put that there like so. So that is box number 1. Let's get that out of the way. It'll be very quick to run out of room. So here's box number 2. Oh my god. This is the part, these are the parts for the bar to put around the top of the bar. I mean, that's going to be complicated, isn't it? You see me put together a blockage transformer. That was hard work. I've got to try and get this together as well. So yeah, look at all this lot. Oh my days. Now I've only seen one video so far, and that was Brett and Fett's. So, oh my, look at all this lot. Bloody Nora, that is mental. So yeah, there's lots and lots of bits and bobs here that are going to go in and around the bar. So move that out the way. Box number 3. I'm going to have to put this up here. This is mental. I'm running out of room already. So we've got some more interior bits here as well, which are looking pretty cool. So they stand up, lovely. Okay, so this is the bar then. I'm guessing this is the top of the bar, I want to say. This thing is going to be a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Bloody Nora. We have the bar itself. I'll get to my thoughts and stuff like that about certain bits and bobs a little bit later, but from what I'm seeing, I'm liking this. I am liking this a lot. We've got some tables there as well, which is pretty cool. Some plastic protectors on the tables. Going to keep those on there for the time being. Loads and loads of bits. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And again, here's the bar. Again, liking that. So yeah, pretty cool. So get that together at some point in a minute. Put this back in here. So we've got 2 more boxes to open up. Just move that out of the way. It's going to be a bit of a mess in here. I think these are going to be the figures. They are, so I'm going to come back to those last. Let's just get the last bit of the cantina. And here we go. Oh, so you've got a sticker sheet here with all the different stickers and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool, liking that. Not too sure I'm going to use any of these. The thing is with me, I don't like putting stickers on stuff. I don't know why. I've not put the stickers on my Haslab Sky Striker. I've not put stickers on my Haslab Hiss Tank or my Haslab Cobra Rattler. So I'm just going to leave those to the side there. But here we have some more base parts here, or wall parts for the interior. Again, running out of space. I can't believe how big this is. I didn't think it was going to be this big. Wow. I've seen pictures, but you can never judge. I can't judge from pictures anyway. I'm blind as a bat. So you've got some more seats. These are for the booths. I like to call them the booths. So I'm just going to put those in there. These are looking pretty cool. Like those. So we've got 5 of these. And they can just sit there for the time being. What else we got? Oh, more tables. I'm going to keep these plastic tops on for the time being again. So yeah, you get a lot of stuff. You get a lot of stuff with this. This is insane. Another wall part there, which is pretty cool. Interior wall part. Crying out loud. More seats. I'll put these here. Like I say, I'm going to come round with the camera and go handheld in a second. Let's just get everything sorted out here for the time being. And there's more seats. What in the name of Jimmy Riddle? This is ridiculous. I've got to find somewhere to put this as well. I do have a couple of spaces, but I'm not 100% sure whether it's going to fit in either of those spaces. So there you go. What can you do? Bloody hell. Yep, so I've got all these. Just going to put these here. More interior walls. This is just mental. I'm running out of space already. That is incredible. Let me just move those here. I'm going to move these out the way. There goes everything. Jesus Christ. Georgie, we need a bigger place, my love. This is getting very silly. But it's all good. Put that there. Stand up. Some more back bits there. Oh no, it's not. It's the same ones. There's that. Again, we've got another part like that. Right, this is mental, absolutely mental. I've got another load of chairs in here and stuff like that, so honest to God, I didn't realise it was going to be as big as this. This is insane. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Let's just move this. I'm making a right pig's ear of this. I really am. And I've got another box of stuff in here as well because it's deluxe. So, yay me. But no, I'm sure it'll all be okay. Got some more seats here. What's this? Oh, it's a table. Let's just get these chairs as well. Sorry, this isn't very interesting, this part, but yeah, just want to try and get as much as I can out and show you guys. Okay, so there's, oh God, I've got all this as well. I'll put those bits there. God's sake. If there's one person that's going to make hard work of this, you bet your bottom dollar it's me. But there you go. Right, I've got that now. So, okay, there's that. Get rid of this. Right, what I'm going to do is tidy some boxes up, make a bit of room, then come round with the handheld, show you everything that's on this table at this moment in time. Once I've done that, we'll get and take a look at the figures. So, 2 seconds. Okie dokie then, so we are now handheld as you can see, and I'm just going to give close-ups of what we've got here. So as you can see, you've got some chairs there. You've got this entrance bit here, which is looking pretty cool. Got some more interior stuff there. Interior entrance, which is looking awesome. Move around here, then you've got the bar, the main bar area here. So got all sorts of different holes in the top of this where you can plug those bits in, which I'm going to be doing very shortly. So yeah, there you go. This is the top of the bar. You've got some seats here, some tables, some more interior walls and bits and bobs. I mean, I'm not going to grumble about this. There is loads of stuff here. And for me, I do feel this is value for money as in what you get with it. I mean, look at this. This is just mental. Absolutely mental. So yeah, I do like this a lot. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, I'm going to give it my overall thoughts when I get it all set up and stuff like that. It's going to be in 2 different locations, so I'll show you the locations as well. So there's that. And then if I move over here, we've got these separate plastic bits here with all the different bits and bobs that you put on the bar. So lots of stuff. Apologise for the glare. Coming at a different angle there. So you've got some cups, some more cups, and some more pipe work to go around the bar. Like I say, you've got the sticker sheet, which is just here. I'm not going to be using any of these stickers. Let's move out the way, and then let's just zoom in. That's how you do it. There you go. Yeah, I'm not going to be using any of those stickers. They do look cool. Like I say, you've got the instruction manual just here, which I'm going to be looking at. And then here, we've got the box full of the figures. I will take a look at the figures. What I'm going to do is get stuff set up, put it on the table, then take a look at the figures. So I'm not going to be showing me setting this up on camera. No one needs to see that. It's going to be a struggle, no doubt. But yeah. Once again, 2 seconds and I'll be back. Okay then, so for those of you who already have the Cantina, I'm sure that you will agree with me that that bar was an absolute bloody ball ache to try and get together. Wow. The fiddliest of parts, the smallest of holes. Yeah. It took me far too long to get it together, and it's still not together properly. There's a little gap there, so I need to sort that out. But I got there in the end. I've not put all the glasses and drinks and stuff on there because I'm going to be moving it. I don't want stuff falling off, so I'm going to leave it as it is. I will be moving this into the display area very soon, and we'll have a proper look there. But just to let you see that you've got the roof panel on this one, and then not on that one. So that's what it looks like inside. That's what it looks like with the roof panel on. I've not put any of the tables and chairs out because, like I say, I'm going to be moving this. So what I'm going to do is get this moved into the display area, set it up, and see what it looks like once it's done. Once again, 2 seconds. Well, all I can say is great, big, hairy, bloody bollocks. That isn't going to fit. For the love of God. Let me just come around this side so you can get the bar area there. But you can't get bugger all else on there. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't believe it. So when I looked at this space a few weeks back, I thought, do you know what? That's going to fit. Trained eye. That's going to fit. Like bloody hell is it going to fit? Yeah, for goodness sake. So that means now I'm going to have to rethink my whole display yet again to try and house this. Because I'm not even sure it's going to fit. Oh, for Christ's sake. Do you know what? It really annoys me, the fact that the Ghost didn't come with a display stand. Because I could have put the Ghost on here, on the top. But no, it didn't come with a display stand. So I could have put this on the dining room table. Not the dining room table, the front room table. Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay, well, there's no real point in me showing you at the moment, is there? Because I can't display the bloody thing. And, yeah, piss flaps. Right, okay, give me 2 seconds and I'll try and figure out what I'm going to do. Right, be back in a bit. Okay then, so after a lot of effing and jeffing and turning the air blue, I have finally managed to find somewhere to display the cantina. I've had to do it in 2 sections. I knew I was going to be doing that anyway, so that's not a big issue. However, it's not quite how I wanted to set it up, but I've got to work with the space that I am able to use. So here we have the parts that I've not managed to find a space for, which is a real shame. I will probably find somewhere at a later date. So for the time being, these parts here will not be on display. So yeah, there's that. What I'm going to do now is show you the figures. And then what we'll do is I'll show you what I've done with the display itself. So let me get the figures out and let's take a look at those, shall we? Okay then, so next up, finally, we come to the figures and they are packed in this packaging here. So let's get this open and there we go. So here are the figures and they've put this layer of cardboard over the top to protect the cards. So awesome stuff there, well done, liking that. Take this off, put it to the side, and just for added protection to prevent card rub, they've put a film of paper over the top of the cards as well, like I say, to prevent card rub. I'm liking the attention to detail and the care that they've put into packaging these figures. So well done, Hasbro. That doesn't get said that often, does it? So there you are. Right, let's take the first figure out, shall we? And it is Greedo. What a fantastic looking figure he is. Wow, absolutely superb. Loving the orange background, really does make that figure pop. And again, with all the cards, they are a really good thick cardstock. They all come unpunched. You've got this awesome Hildebrand logo there, which is, yeah, so iconic. Star Wars font there and the double racetrack. So awesome stuff. Really, really liking him. And he has 010. So he is the 10th figure within the Haslab projects. So marvellous stuff. Moving on, we have Navron Leeds. So again, what an awesome looking figure. Loving the teal background against that silver figure. Really does make him pop, and I just think that's awesome. Wow, and a great image as well. Liking that. And he has 11 as well. So yeah, brilliant stuff. Awesome looking figure. Just put him here. Next up then, we have the bartender, and that is Wuha. Again, look at that. What a great looking figure. The detail, the paint apps on the figure look absolutely superb. Liking the green background. Such a classic image of Wuha there behind the bar. Just absolutely fantastic. And he has 7. Awesome stuff. Just put him here. Right, so the next 2 figures are the Tonica sisters, and I don't want to come across as blowing smoke up people's asses, but again, I just want to thank people like Chris from Banter Skull, John Miko from the TVC group on Facebook, Jason from Yak Face, and Tim from Bosk's Bounty, among others as well. They, you know, champion for these types of figures to be made in March Madness and in their last figure standing. So testament to you guys. I've said it before, you are the voices of the TVC collectors, and without your hard work, passion and dedication to the TVC community, I don't think we'd have figures like this coming out. So awesome stuff. So here is the first Tonica sister. That is Brea Tonica. Again, another superb looking figure. Loving the yellow background again, really making that figure pop. Such an awesome image for the card back. And she is Has09. Just put her to the side. And lastly, we have Seni Tonica. And again, just awesome. Loving that green costume. Loving the image. The blue background. Again, I said it before, makes that figure pop. And yeah, just awesome stuff. And she is Has08. Now, these figures here are going to be staying on their card back. So every time I buy a Haslab, I keep the figures carded. And I send them off to get graded. Now, I know a lot of people have bought 2 of these to open up a set of figures and keep a set carded. I was contemplating that, but I didn't do that. I've just got the 1 set, and I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. I've got some figures. I'll populate it. I don't have to do it like for like with the film, but yeah, awesome stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these figures, put them back in here because I've got nowhere to put them for the time being. Then we'll go back into the collection room and I'll show you what I've done with the display regarding the Cantina. So 2 seconds. Righty ho then, so here is what I've managed to do with the Cantina. I've got to say, earlier I was in a bit of a sweat, a bit of a panic, and thinking, bloody hell, I can't display it. But I pulled myself together, give myself a good talking to, and just said to myself, turn it around, you donut. So that's what I did. So here we are. Unfortunately, I can only sort of like have 1 booth either side, but that's okay. I was intending on displaying it in 2 parts anyway, and have another set of booths elsewhere, which I've done, and I'll show you that in a second. But I'm going to have to find somewhere else to display the front part of the Cantina and the entrance and exit, because I don't have any room for that at the moment. I haven't put all the glasses out. I know that I like to move stuff about and stuff like that. So for the time being, until we find a bigger place, somewhere that we know we're not going to move from, then I'm going to display everything that we have with this awesome playset. But I just don't want to risk losing anything at the moment. So for a few cups and glasses and stuff like that, I'm going to keep them boxed until we have somewhere else to display them. I do have figures that I'm going to be putting with these diorama sets and stuff like that, the Cantina. I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm going to do that for another video. So yeah, I mean, this has taken ages to sort of like figure out and put together anyway, so I don't really want to be spending too much longer. So yeah, I mean, overall, I'm really happy with how that has eventually displayed. I know a lot of people have been putting LED lights and stuff like that. Again, I'm not going to be doing that just yet. I'm going to wait until I find we find somewhere like permanent to live, because we're not going to be in this place forever and a day. So when we do eventually move to a bigger space, then I can really get the display set up how I want it to look and stuff like that, and put all the lighting in. There's no point me doing that now, because it's only going to have to come apart again and get moved on. Right, so this is the main collection room. What I'm going to do now is just quickly show you the other section that I've got displayed. So 2 seconds. And here we have the second part of the Cantina playset. And yeah, I'm liking this. I think I've utilized the space fairly well. Again, like I said with the other part, I'm not going to be putting cups and stuff like that. I'll put the bigger ones there. That's not too bad. But yeah, I've filled these booths up with chairs and tables, so they will be populated as well at some point. I've got the mic stand there. That one's empty. I will be putting the modal nodes in there, so that again will be in another video. And then I've got some more table and chairs just there. I mean, again, overall, I'm quite happy with how I've displayed it. I was intending to put it into 2 sections anyway, because I knew that I didn't have the space to display it as a whole. But yeah, overall, really pleased with that. And like I said, I've got to find somewhere else to display the outside of the cantina as well. So again, at some point, I'm going to be moving stuff about. Any excuse in it to move my collection around and displays and stuff like that. So that will be in another video. I'm going to be in absolutely no rush whatsoever to do that. But yeah, I will be getting these populated within the next few days. So again, a video will be coming out of that, me just opening up figures and putting figures in. Obviously, we've not got people like the latest Chewie, Han and Ben. Obviously, they're going to be playing pivotal parts within this display, whether it's either going to be in this part of the display or by the bar. But yeah, awesome stuff. Right, what I'm going to do then is just speak in front of the camera and give my thoughts and opinions and see the video out. So once again and for the last time, 2 seconds. Okay then, so here is the cantina, and I've got to say, overall impressions, I'm really, really impressed. You get a lot of bang for your buck. The value for money is there. Even with the base offering, you had the cantina, you had the 3 figures, Wuha and the 2 Tonica sisters, and that just was the base offering with the cantina as well. So awesome stuff. Then you had the tiers, you had Greedo, Navran Leeds. Unfortunately, Ariel Shush didn't quite make it, but nonetheless, I still think with what you've got overall, with the figures and the amount of stuff that you get with the playset, I think it's well worth the money. So for, I think it was £400, you just had this box here with the figures and the one side of the cantina and the bar. Then with the deluxe, you got this plus this box here with the rest of the stuff in it as well to make up the other side, and that was £500. So I think with that kind of money, yeah, I'm happy. Look, I'm saying I'm happy. I didn't back it. I mean, my wife and my mother-in-law did. So I think I'm happy for them because the value for money is there, in my opinion. Quality-wise, look, listen, I think it's all right. I don't think it's too bad. Yes, the paint apps aren't great, but then that's something we've come to expect with Hasbro and their figures. And, well, talking of figures, that Wuha figure, the detail on him was absolutely superb. But I still feel that although it does have a little bit of weathering, it could have been a little bit better. It does look far too clean. And remember, Star Wars is designed to be a used, grubby, dirty kind of environment. You know, that kind of thing, that lived-in look across the galaxy and stuff like that. So, but look, listen, overall, value for money, yes. Quality, yes. You're getting a lot of good stuff in here. But again, I don't want to keep repeating myself. Just wish they wouldn't skimp on paint apps, because I think, for me personally, this comes in just under the sail barge. So the sail barge is still my number 1 Haslab. This, without a shadow of a doubt, is my number 2. I love it, absolutely superb. I know a lot of people have moaned, me included, saying that you need lights and stuff like that. It would have been great if it did come with lighting and stuff like that, but I know people like to customise and do their own thing. The only thing that I will say as a negative, along with the paint apps, is I just wish they would have put some lighting in there for you so you didn't have to do it yourself and stuff like that. But overall, really, really happy. Yes, it was a ball ache to put together and try and find somewhere to put it, because it was a lot bigger than I thought it was. Like I say, I've seen it before in pictures and stuff like that, but you can't really judge the size of it. Yeah, when I put it on this table, I was like, wow, that's pretty big. And then when I got it in the other room, it was like, this ain't going to go how I want it to go. But I've figured it out and I've got it displayed. Like I say, there are a few bits that I do need to try and find space for and create another display and environment for the for the cantina. So, but yeah, overall, you're getting a double thumbs up from me. And I don't often say that with things from Hasbro. So, yeah. that's it really. It's been a bit of a disjointed video, to be honest with you. All I've got left to say is, if you're new to the channel, feel free to comment, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know of more content. And as always, there will be more content. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate your support, your generosity and your friendships. It does mean a lot. I say it all the time and I do sincerely mean that. Thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and we shall see you in the next video. In the meantime, I'm going to tidy up and try and find space for this rest of the cantina, and try and find somewhere to put the box now as well. So yeah, see you soon.